When you look in your viewfinder on your camera, is it fuzzy? Is it not as sharp as your LCD screen or your computer printout? I've had this problem before, and I do have a solution for you. I have two ways to fix that, so stick with me. I've got one easy solution and one better solution. So stick with me, learn them both, and you will, trust me, you'll like the second one best. The camera has an adjustment called a diopter. The diopter, if you wear glasses or contacts, or as you get older, you'll get reading glasses from Walmart or Walgreens or CVS or what have you, so you can read things, right? So the camera is no different. You're looking through a lens and you need an adjustment so that you can actually see the image on a viewfinder that matches up with the image on the LCD. So let's talk about how this works. There's a diopter adjustment on just about every camera. This is my Canon 5D Mark IV. You probably won't be able to see it on the video here, but I've got good pictures of it, so we will take a look. Once you find this diopter adjustment, you're going to look at it and go, oh, this is a problem. And the problem is it's not protected, and it can be adjusted very easily inadvertently. So let's make sure we check this occasionally, especially if you're going on an important shoot and you haven't adjusted in a long time. The viewfinder may not be as sharp as you want it to be. You want the images to look just as sharp in your viewfinder as they are on your computer. So let's learn how to make this adjustment. Before you start thinking, oh, my camera doesn't have this adjustment, look around your camera. I bet you there's more than this adjustment that you have no idea what that button or dial does. So here's one of those dials that you may not know anything about, and you're here to learn about that today. So pick up your camera. I have 3 photos here. The first one is a point and shoot. For the most part, it's a non-removable lens. It's a high-end point and shoot that I use for times where I do not want to take a risk with my good cameras. This has a diopter adjustment. It's on the left side of the viewfinder. You can see it circled in red. The second photo is a Canon XTI that I bought back in 2008 when I first started getting into digital photography. This one also has a diopter adjustment, and it's on the right side. The final photo here is a Canon 5D Mark IV, a professional camera, and it also has a diopter adjustment. So have you got your camera? Do you have a diopter adjustment? I bet you do. I bet you do. So, all right, so grab your camera. Let's talk about how to make this adjustment. This is the first method. Pick up your camera, press whichever focus button you have, press it halfway, and you'll get your camera in focus. While you're pointing at that subject that's in focus, use the diopter dial to adjust the view through the viewfinder while you're looking at it to get the viewfinder sharp. That's the first method. Is this content helping you? If it is, hit the subscribe button for me. It really helps. And also the like button. I'd love to hear from you. Put comments down below which of these 2 methods you like the best. All right, here's the reveal. Here's the best way to do this. No different we did from the beginning on the first method. Point at a subject, get your focus halfway, but instead of looking at the image in here, when you look through here, you'll notice at the bottom, when you hit the focus button initially, it only lasts for a few seconds, so you need to be quick about it. So you need to get the coordination going from the focus button to the dial. But at the bottom of that screen will be an aperture, a shutter speed, and an exposure bar, and maybe some other numbers. As you spin that dial, pay attention to those numbers. They will go in and out of focus. That's what you want to look at. Once you get those sharp, then you know you got the viewfinder calibrated for your level of vision. So that's the second method. That's the way to do it. Did you learn something here? Even if you're an advanced photographer, did you know that the numbers at the bottom of the screen go in and out of focus with the diopter dial? I just learned that not too long ago, and that's the biggest reason I'm sharing this video. Thank you for watching, and at the end of this video you'll see a link for another video on how to adjust the view of your LCD screen so portrait photos also consume the entire real estate of your LCD. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.